There is something happening in your life right now, something you may not fully understand. You have noticed it, the distance, the sudden silence, the unexpected exits. People you once trusted seem to be slipping away. At first, it may seem like a cruel twist of fate, a betrayal, a punishment. But I am here to tell you that this is not your doing. This is not random. This is God's hand at work. He is shifting things in your favor. He is removing people who no longer belong in your life. And though it may hurt now, you will soon understand why. God sees what you cannot. He sees the hidden conversations, the silent jealousy, the betrayal masked as friendship. Some people in your life have been draining you without you even realizing it. Their energy is heavy. Their words are laced with deceit. Their presence keeps you stuck. And so, one by one, God is pulling them away. That friend who suddenly stops calling? That relationship that unexpectedly falls apart? That co-worker who turns against you without reason? It is not a coincidence. It is a divine separation. Because some people cannot go where you are headed. When God begins this process, you may not see it clearly at first. You may wonder why things are suddenly shifting. But if you pay attention, the signs are there. Sudden conflict. Arguments arise out of nowhere. A peaceful connection turns chaotic overnight. Unexplainable distance. Someone you once spoke to daily becomes a stranger. They stop responding, and you don't know why. Exposure of true colors. You start seeing things about a person you never noticed before. Their words, their actions, they reveal who they really are. Unsettling energy. You feel uneasy around certain people, even if nothing has changed on the surface. Your spirit senses something before your mind understands it. Closed doors. Every effort to fix things fails. No matter how hard you try, the connection cannot be saved. If you have experienced any of these signs, know that God is speaking to you. He is telling you that this person's chapter in your life is over. The pain of letting go and the test of faith. But let's be honest, it is painful. Losing someone you once trusted feels like a wound that refuses to heal. You question everything. Did I do something wrong? Why is this happening to me? Am I being punished? No, dear one. You are being protected. God never removes without replacing. Right now, it may feel like emptiness, but soon, you will see what He was making room for. Think of a garden. If the soil is filled with weeds, the flowers cannot bloom. God is removing the weeds from your life so that something beautiful can grow. But can you trust Him while the garden is still empty? Here is something you may not realize yet. Every toxic person in your life has been blocking your blessings. That friend who always made you feel small, they were keeping you from stepping into your full potential. That relationship filled with doubt and fear, it was stopping you from receiving the love you truly deserve. That person who drained your energy with their constant negativity, they were robbing you of your joy and peace. When they leave, the weight lifts. You feel lighter, freer, more at peace. And then, suddenly, doors start opening. New opportunities appear. Real love enters your life. Your mind becomes clearer. You realize that losing them was never a loss. It was a divine exchange. This is not new. God has always removed people to fulfill His greater plan. Judas and Jesus. Judas walked with Jesus, ate with Him, and claimed to love Him. Yet he was the one who betrayed Him. Sometimes, the ones closest to us are the ones causing us the most harm. Abraham and Lot. God told Abraham to leave his homeland and his people to step into a promise. But Lot, his nephew, was not meant to go with him. Only when they separated did Abraham receive God's full blessing. The Israelites and Egypt. The Israelites were comfortable in Egypt, even in their suffering. But God had something better for them, a land flowing with milk and honey. They had to leave behind what was familiar to step into something greater. Each of these stories carries the same message. God's plan requires separation before elevation. After the storm, the sky is clearer. After the pain, joy returns. And after toxic people leave your life, something shifts within you. You become stronger. You learn to trust your own voice. You stop doubting yourself. You attract people who truly love and support you. This is your transformation. And when you look back, you will not feel anger. You will feel gratitude, because what you thought was breaking you was actually setting you free. Listen carefully. Your angels are guiding you. They have seen the pain you endured, the silent tears, the prayers whispered in the dark, and they are here to tell you, God has heard you. This is why He is moving things in your favor. This is why He is removing people who do not serve your highest good. Right now, it may not make sense, but soon you will see the beauty in this divine plan. You will look back and say, God, I see what you were doing all along. Thank you. Your new season is beginning, and it is going to be so much better than what you are leaving behind. Trust the process. Embrace the change. The best is yet to come. This is your message, your confirmation. If this resonates with you, hold on tight. God is taking you somewhere amazing. Do you receive this message? If so, type Amen in the comments.